It's a new week, and sometimes when I haven't talked out loud for over an hour, I get really bored. So thought it was time to start a new vlog. I can feel my body low-key trying to fight sickness, both with my digestion and also just a sore throat, like a cold. But every year I do diligently get my flu shot because I do believe it works. And so I'm hoping that my immune system is strong enough to fight any sort of winter flu, but who knows? Generally, every year I get at least one flu. So we'll just see how the cold gets to me, because I feel like overnight was one of the first nights this year so far that I actually felt quite cold. I'm super excited for me and Bill's road trip this week. So I actually only have a 4-day work week because I'm taking Friday off. There's an hour till my meeting, so I just locked in and did everything I usually would try to do in the morning. But today, I'm not gonna lie, I was brain rotting. I thought I would nap, but I didn't actually fall into a sleep. So I just thought to myself, I need to get up and actually work and clean. So I did that, and now it's time for devotionals. I'm also halfway through the book because it's a daily one. In case you're wondering, do I actually pick up the book every day? No, but when I do, I catch up to the current date just so that I'm not behind and so that I don't take over a year to finish off this book. Because as great as it is and as much as I'm learning from it, it is just on the one topic of marriage. And obviously in life, there are so many topics to explore for devotionals. So I don't want to just do this book for over a year. So I'm definitely making sure that I catch up every time. At the moment, I'm only a day behind, which means that today I do 2 entries. So it's really not that bad. They're all really short. They're actually less than a page each. So it really suits me with my short attention span. But something I need to work on is doing more in-depth prayers, because sometimes I end up doing kind of like just a list of what comes to my head and not really praying with like a sincere heart. So that's something I want to work on. And honestly, something I've been thinking about for a year now, but I just like haven't really conquered it properly. I would say my prayers have definitely become more formative. Like I really believe in the power of prayer because I've seen it come to life. It can actually be in a scary way as well, in case you prayed something that's quite risky or daring. I just received one of my bridesmaid dresses for September. It actually happens to fit me like pretty well, not 100% well, but it's just because it's strapless. So obviously it might fall a little when you have a flatter chest like me, but I'm gonna put it away. I'm not gonna show you guys in case it's meant to be a surprise, but I'm just gonna do a little bit of packing up, and then in 10 minutes I have my meeting. Also love using my special event wardrobe whenever there's like a new kind of event that I'm hosting. So what I mean by that is that even including this weekend's road trip, I want to take one of the special event items I've never actually worn before to anything. And then after that, once I've worn it once for the special event, that's when I actually rewear it for like guest outfits. So something that doesn't fit well on me at all, but that I don't want to go to waste, is a meshki yellow gown. It actually looked so good online, but it just did not sit well on me at all. I felt like the way that the chest part was done was just not flattering, but I'm gonna bring it to the road trip and I am going to properly wear it for the first time and take whatever photos and videos I can. Originally, I was going to wear it as one of my bridesmaid dresses, but it just did not look great. So I'm keen to just try it out. My indigestion has been so horrible today that I actually feel sick. So I'm not really feeling life right now, but I've actually been watching a movie by myself for the first time in, I don't know if years, to be completely honest. And I'm watching The Help, which was one of my favorite books when I was about 11. Hey, yo!
Oh, my bad. Hey, Bill can spin.
Yeah! We are in St. Albans in our cabin behind the only cafe in the whole town, and literally in the street over, it's the only pub in the whole town. The windowsill I'm putting my phone on is so dusty, but Bill is going to choose my outfit for dinner, and he doesn't fit. These are the clothes you can choose from.
My socks! You keep taking my freaking socks.
I thought they were mine.
So I can wear this,
Yeah.
these pants.
Yeah.
It's almost like date night
Yeah.
at a pub.
I mean, we are on a road trip together, so it is date night.
I reckon do this too. And then the jacket on top.
Ah. I'm going to do my skincare and makeup from the kitchen windowsill because why not? New cream I'm using because I literally ran out of moisturizer this morning. I also have sunscreen, which I actually got from the Easter show, funnily enough. It had like a display for transport for New South Wales or some kind of government booth where you could literally just spin a wheel and get a free prize. So I'm using that sunscreen now. I barely go out because I love home and it's just nice to be outside sometimes. Please don't fall out. Skincare out of the way so I don't get it all mixed up. My new primer that already has makeup all over from it from the traveling. I saw like 4 people. And because I want to keep things simple, I'm not even going to conceal. So I'll save my concealer for tomorrow. I've used all the powder because it cracked, not because I actually used all of it. So just gonna get quite a big layer of this and then put it onto my skin. Oh my gosh, it goes on so nice. This brush and then get my gold brown look and then just put it on my lids just so I have some color. The same color like just at the bottom of my eyes because it just makes it look more defined. I just don't wear makeup all of the time, maybe like half the week. Lip liner. Whenever I use it, I literally just do a little bit here, a little bit there. I don't like actually draw it onto the lips. It's my new She Glam lip gloss because I nearly ran out of lip gloss. I still have one at home, which is like almost up, and I've had it since I was literally a kid. So I really wanted new lip gloss because I'm the kind of person where if I see myself running out of something and I don't have a spare, I need to like buy it ASAP because I know I'll regret it afterwards. So first time trying. Ooh, I love the way it applies. It smells like jelly. That's why it's called Jelly Wow. I get it now. It feels soft and it looks nice. It looks velvety almost. Setting it all. This is my look.
I'm not allowed to do that, are they?
Whoa, show the camera. Sick.
Full screen view.
Whoa! Crazy. We just bumped into an entire other church's Bible study road trip. So we knew a few of the members and had a chat, but how funny, the whole cafe just swarmed with Asians suddenly. And the staff were just like, whose order is whose? Bill asked for water and they didn't know which table to go to because they were getting all of us mixed up. Hilarious. Anyway, we're gonna go on a convict trail hike now. That's what it's called, not that there's convicts there. And then we're gonna go back to our Airbnb and literally just chill until it's time for dinner at the pub.
No, there's no freaking. Well, not the wine, but the farmland there. Sculpted.
All that walking for it to be restricted. We're going back down the hill. How'd you find that?
A bit unsatisfying because we couldn't make it to the top. Just ended.
Agree. Wasn't the view at the top meant to be really nice?
Yeah, it took long to walk up.
I know, I reckon we were more than halfway, like
More
three
than
quarters. This is the view going downwards. Basically, it was just a bunch of plaques showing the history of different convicts who actually worked on this trail, where they used to do horse and carriage instead of things like driving on the M4 like we do today. And that was pretty much it. It just told the story of different criminals who were sent here and the tragic stories of how some families tried to follow, but they never really properly reunited. So that was kind of sad. And it also talked about how this is considered an engineering feat because of the way that they structured these rocks and basically bush bashed and rock bashed by doing explosions. So it's considered to be a heritage site. But they're doing construction at the moment for rocks that may have been falling onto the path, so they had to do it out of safety. So we're gonna do the drive back to our Airbnb. Oh my gosh, yum. There is literally only one street lamp and we have to turn the corner to get to the cafe in front of our Airbnb. Thank goodness Bill brought this headlight. We look like anglerfish.
Yeah, I know, right?
But above water.
I can't even see up there.
Insane. There's all these houses on the valley like that one, but it's just so dark. Without the flashlight. With the flashlight.
Made. And I wonder if they put it on.
I think they put crack into this rainbow ice cream. Best rainbow ice cream I've ever had.
I have voted for Jamaica as well.
Love Jamaica. Well, they don't love you. It's a sad situation.
That is
Been waiting a long time for you.
New Zealand.
Nigeria? Or was it not Nigeria?
One final check of the Airbnb. This was our room. Blanket. Nothing where Bill put his bag. The chair's where I put mine. Then let's check the bathroom. Looks like there's nothing. I don't know why the bathroom consistently smelled like food, which was gross. And nothing in the living room that belongs to us. So time to say bye to this small town. Oh my gosh. That looks so good.
I tried so hard to tell you guys that I would never. I don't know where
We have returned home and it was so nice to honestly just be back, unpack, do laundry, clean, cook dinner. We had a really early one. It's actually not even 6. So we decided to skip church, which is usually not something we do at all. But Bill was tired from driving. So I said, fair, because we live far from our church. So we are going to spend tonight basically chilling or admin, just anything that we feel like doing, because we do have to wake early tomorrow, but it's actually going to be an errand day. So we did take the day off work. So we're going to make the most of today and just try to stay relaxed, because why not? I know that the road trip was technically relaxing, but this is now relaxing at home when it's just us. We have freedom to do whatever. We also watched a movie, The Sheep Detective. Highly recommend. It was so sweet and just such a good feel-good mystery movie. So highly recommend, and we're just going to chill till it's time to sleep. Whoa! Whoa!
Nori salmon, so there's seaweed that's gone around and it's been poached, and then there's a miso butter that I put on top.
Wow, it smells so good. Thank you. Melvin and Marty.
You're starving. You had, I don't know.
Whoa! Whoa!
So many of them.
Oh my gosh, the boat is so cute.
Because if this was grass,
They're going on the third one. Up, one escaped.
they
Hello.
like each other.
Yeah.
Wow. I love leaves, don't they?
Woohoo! I have decided to add parsley and also seaweed salt topping, like a Japanese one. So I'll see if those additions seem good. Work has been scary today because it's been the first day back since 3 weekdays off. Has not been fun or pleasant. However, I did try and narrow it down to my most important task to just do today because tomorrow I have a bunch of meetings, so I definitely have to catch up today. I'm hoping the rest of the day after this breakfast, I can just get everything done, especially after I've just done a long weekend and I don't usually take leave like that where I've just been like relaxed. So I've definitely gone into more of an action mode now. Feel like a lot of corporate workers can relate when I say that you just have anxiety about the amount of work you come back to. And yeah, most of the corporate work is not life or death, definitely not my job at least, but it's just your own stress and the fact that you know that you have, in my case, triple the amount of work I usually would on a day-to-day basis. So that's definitely something I'm going to try and tackle today because tomorrow is meeting in the office day. So I have to kind of do everything today. But at the same time, I have to also tell myself it's not the end of the world if I can't do something. So as someone who's very productivity focused and trying to lessen that, I'm trying to also tell myself that everything will be fine. So I'm going to settle, have this brekkie, and then go back to my laptop. I feel like I lost my new lip gloss at the St. Albans Airbnb. Don't know if it's just gonna turn up, but it's not at my makeup stash and I already unpacked the night we came back. So I'm sad because how could I lose a lip gloss after using it twice? That's diabolical. I'm currently scrolling through my Pinterest to get a hairstyle. Tonight is going to be a mid-year check-in, so there's no actual Bible study. It's literally just discussing how we think we're going as a group. And my current leader is actually a primary school teacher, so he's very like teacher syllabus like with his leadership style, which has been actually really fascinating. Her hair crimped. I'm going to try and curl it. I only own a straightener, unfortunately. It's not going to turn out great, but I just thought I'd check in and show you guys the makeup look at least. I hate how frizzy my hair gets when I use my old straightener, but I've been waiting for the straightener to just die. I'm pretty sure it's decades old, and I just refuse to get myself a nice hair tool because I know that I'm bad at styling hair. So I just did literally only about 8 lots of hair at the front, so obviously the back's still straight. I'm just not gonna look. I've been really unbothered with accessories lately, to be completely honest. It's only when it's really obvious that a plain outfit needs something that I wear it. Otherwise, I haven't really been bothered when I'm going somewhere so casually, which is the majority of times I'm going out. So I just don't want to put loads of effort in when I'm going somewhere really chill. Prioritize comfort, and to be honest, a lot of the outfits that look really nice online are the ones that I wouldn't really feel completely comfortable in for whatever reason, whether it's just like a lot of skin or the weather because it's winter. But obviously a lot of influencers from overseas are posting their summer outfits right now. So it's like comparison and knowing when to stop yourself and knowing when to use logic. My mind loves rules and patterns, and I had so many rules when I was first vlogging, like I can't have too many clips of me talking in succession. It has to have some silent clips as well to break it all up and not have it all ranty. And also having things like I have to have finished editing the current section before I film a new one. But I'm trying to live life a bit more freely as someone who is way too inside the lines. I'm such a rule follower, and I'm such a productivity, to-do list, organization person, and I need to stop. I need to get more free-flowing. So if you guys have any tips, especially if you're a type B personality, let me know what you guys do to help yourself just be a calmer person and to just not care that much, because I've just spent so much of my life being very intense, especially from adulthood onwards. I decided to lock in, and like I didn't know a world without me trying to be in control, whether it was like my schedule or thinking about my future or thinking about fulfilling my goals. And I've really been trying to learn more about myself, especially because of the health issues I have, and just really trying to take it all in and be like, what is God trying to teach me? I need to be more chill. So I'm gonna do the laundry now and chat to you guys at the same time on how I actually found our weekend trip, which was the 2-night stay at a town called St. Albans. 160 people in the population and only a pub and a cafe. Don't get me wrong, I love the countryside, but the fact that it was so secluded was so shocking to me, because as someone who grew up in the inner west of Sydney, so like literally less than half an hour away from the CBD, I was just like, I can't believe it's this secluded. When I think countryside as a city girl, I think like the Blue Mountains, where it's technically still a big enough population and there's like a lot of tourism there. I was not expecting less than 200 people with like not even a supermarket. We have made the decision to kind of minimize the amount of road trips that we might have thought we would do in the future and actually just try and save for better holidays, because yeah, we thought we were being smart with money, and we thought like, yeah, we're just broke, like we need to focus on our mortgage and our honeymoon. But honestly, I think it's just more worth it to have those bigger and better holidays. So not that I hated the town, not that I had a bad time. Obviously it was nice and chill, but like it just doesn't feel very worth it, or it wasn't like super exciting. I need somewhere that will still be somewhat stimulating. I thought I would like it. I thought I'd want to get away to a town as quiet as that, because if you asked me like this time last year, I probably would have enjoyed it more. But this time around, I was like, I kind of need more stimulation than this. Monday off and we did a whole bunch of errands, especially with my dad. Instead of road trips, me and Bill also discussed replacing them with full days of activities such as the zoo, because yeah, it costs money, but not as much as accommodation. Happy 1 year vertigo free to me. That makes me so happy and honestly proud to say that out loud, because vertigo has been haunting me every year since I was 21 and I hate it. Feel like I've finally gotten out of my stress rut from the last few months, and even the issue has not been fully resolved, I think it's still like such a good start. Happy Friday. I washed my hair and I'm in the middle of tidying the house because then I need to clean. So that includes scrubbing the bathroom, which gets dirty super easily. Put this onto a microfiber towel and then put it onto surfaces like showers and mirrors. I actually saw it as a hack on Reels. The streaks from the other times I've tried to wipe the mirror are just, yeah, gross. Ew, it's literally like getting brown water out. So, one's new and it's dry. Let's try a dry first. Yeah, dry works pretty well, eh? Maybe this is how it's meant to be. It's not gonna actually be dirty, especially when you like don't have kids, for example. Like, why would we make the toilet that dirty? However, it just needs a good clean at times. I wanted to show you guys the kids' play setup. I had this tractor backdrop from my mother-in-law, and then I have things like glue sticks, textures, and it's gonna be a little bit arts and crafty because I just don't have anything else. I also usually set up my lounge to have toys. While I'm at it, let me show you guys my clean sink since you guys didn't get a great angle. Toilet, bath, shower. Honestly, everything's looking cleaner than I thought. Like, it looks like, oh yeah, they just cleaned.